Hello, Mark Sabatella here. In this video, I want to talk about the leading tone and the idea of resolving the leading tone to the tonic. This is something we often hear about when talking about voice leading. So in this particular example, this is a Bach chorale that I use as an example often throughout the harmony course. We can see it's in the key of G, and the leading tone is F sharp, and when the F sharp appears like it does in the bass here, sure enough, it resolves to the tonic there. Now, also a little later, we see an F sharp here in the alto, and it resolves also to the tonic. And so you can definitely see that Bach is resolving leading tones to tonic. Here it is in the tenor of the leading tone resolving to the tonic, right? It's definitely done a lot. But I don't want you to think of this as a definite, always set in stone kind of thing. In fact, if we look at the cadence at the end of the first phrase, we can see a leading tone here in the alto that does not resolve to the tonic. We have the way the voice leading works out here. He has chosen to take that leading tone down to scale degree 5. And frankly, that's going to be a choice you're going to have to make a lot, because you're probably going to want that root to resolve to the root. You're going to want that scale degree 2 to resolve down to scale degree 1. You're going to want to have scale degree 3 in there, right? You're going to want to have the third of the chord. If you let that leading tone resolve to the tonic, you would have 3 roots and 1/3 instead of a fully represented chord. And that's okay. You're allowed to have 3 roots and a third. But sometimes you want the fuller chord. And so what you do is you choose to what we call frustrate the leading tone. That is the term you will often see in the literature, frustrating the leading tone, meaning allowing it to resolve somewhere other than up to the tonic. And the thing that I often say, I guess it's somewhat clever, I will just say it's okay to frustrate the leading tone. It is totally okay. You can see that Bach is doing it here. But look at all the other places he doesn't, right? This F sharp does go to G here. This F sharp here in the bass does go to G there, right? He's resolving it more often than not. He's making very deliberate choices about when he thinks the circumstances warrant frustrating the leading tone. So you don't want to just treat it willy-nilly and just don't even think about it. You want to think about it. And so anyhow, the somewhat clever thing that I sometimes say about this is it's okay to frustrate the leading tone sometimes, but you don't have to crush its dreams. So that is what I will say about the leading tone. It really does want to go to the tonic. You want to allow that to happen whenever possible. But when it's not possible, when it's just not going to suit your needs, it's okay to let that leading tone resolve somewhere else.